And then you can keep your eyes closed or you can gaze down at the floor. Just starting to ground yourself down here. Starting to feel that connection with the earth and coming into the present moment. Setting aside any thoughts of what's already happened today or what's yet to come. Just allowing yourself this time, your body, and your breath on your mat. Bringing your focus to your breath. Taking nice, long, deep inhale. Equally long exhale. Feel your belly expand with the inhales and soften with the exhales. And maybe the inhale sits you up a little taller, lengthen your spine a little. And the exhales, drop your shoulders down, soften your skin. On your next exhale, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Feeling a stretch in the left side of the neck. If you want, you could take your right hand on top of your head. Let your elbow just hang heavy, not applying any pressure. Just letting that little extra weight give you a little deeper stretch. And on an inhale, releasing the hands, bring the head back to center. And then on your next exhale, left ear goes towards the left shoulder. Try not to pull your shoulder up to meet it. Try to hold your shoulder down. If you want, the hand can come to the top of the head. On an inhale, releasing the hand, coming back up to center. And on your exhale, dropping your chin down to your chest. If you want, both hands can come to the back of the head. You can interlace your fingers and let the elbows fall forward. Again, not applying pressure, just letting the weight naturally give you a little deeper stretch. And on the next inhale, releasing the hands, head comes back through center. Take some movement in the neck that feels good to you, maybe looking left and right, maybe half circles, maybe full circles. Any variation that feels good to you. And come back to neutral. Roll your shoulders out a little bit. Pull them up towards your ears, pull them down towards your back. When you have them in the back, squeeze the shoulders together, then drop them down, roll them forward. Really exaggerated movements, feeling the whole movement. We keep on today. In reverse direction. Come back through center. If you don't already have your eyes open, open your eyes now. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands come down. 4 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Letting your breath lead your movement. And 1 more inhale up. And then on your exhale, you're going to turn to the left. So your right hand is going to come to your left knee. Your left hand is going to come behind you. You're going to sit up tall and look over the left shoulder. And keep breathing deep. Inhale back through center. And exhale, twist to the right. Left hand comes to the right knee. Right hand behind you. Look over the right shoulder. Sitting up tall. Inhale back through center. And exhale, fold forward. Just a gentle forward fold. You don't have to press yourself down or try to reach too far. On your next inhale, coming back up and making your way to a tabletop. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And go through a few cat-cows. The inhales, drop the belly. The exhales, arch the back. Keeping that breath and movement connection. One more round. Coming back to neutral. Inhale, take your right leg straight out behind you. If you've taken 11-11 with me, you'll recognize this move. So you're gonna take your foot over to the right, and then you're gonna make a big rainbow and take it over to the left, and then back over. So do that 5 times on that side. Warming up those hips already. Once you do your 5, you can drop that knee back down. And then on an inhale, the left leg goes back. And take the rainbow over to the right and back to the left 5 times on this side. And then taking some organic movement here, whatever feels good to you. You can rock forward and back, side to side. Take some big circles with the body. Stretch out your wrists. Coming back to neutral. Inhale, tucking your toes. And exhale, push back, down dog. Is that coming from the nail place? It's not the normal sound. Yeah, that's what it threw me off. I was like, what is going on? They normally have a squealing sound, so it's a little louder than that. Confusing. There we go. All right. So if you haven't already settled into your down dog, you could bend your knees, pedal out your feet. Just making sure that when you're in your down dog, your fingers are spread wide, you're pushing through your fingers' hips, your shoulders are engaged, your head is hanging heavy, and your chest is pushing back towards your thighs. On an inhale, come forward to a high plank. And on an exhale, push back to your down dog. Do that 4 more times with your breath. Inhale, bring you forward. Exhale, push you back. And when you're done, just holding your down dog. Inhale, walk your feet forward to meet your hands. And just fold forward. You can bend your knees, you can grab elbows, you can sway side to side, rock forward and back. Just feeling the stretch in the back of the legs here. Releasing the hands down. Inhale, slowly coming all the way up to standing, reaching up, looking up. And exhale, hands come to heart center, closing the eyes. Take a moment, think of one thing that you're grateful for. Open the eyes. Inhale, reach back up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. And this is where it comes to your choice. Either take a chaturanga or push back to down dog. Inhale, walk or float to the top of the mat. Halfway lift and fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. And then drop your right arm down your side. Ground down through your feet. Pull up on your kneecaps. Pull your belly button in. Reach your left fingertips towards the ceiling. So find even more length on your left side than you have on the right. And then pull over to the right side. Inhale up through center, switching it out. Left arm goes down your side. Right arm reaches up. Ground down through your feet. Pull up on your kneecaps. Pull your belly button in. Reach your right fingertips towards the ceiling. And then pull over to the left. Inhale through center. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back, high plank. Take your option. We'll meet in down dog. Inhale, walk or float, top of the mat. Halfway lift and fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. And this time, cactus your arms, pull your elbows back, squeeze your shoulders together behind you. Ground down through your feet, pull up on your kneecaps, pull your belly button in, and if you want, come into a slight back bend. Inhale, reaching back up, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, take your flow, or push back to down dog. One more time, inhale, walk or flow, top of the mat. Halfway lift, and fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, take your flow. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, right leg rises. Bend the knee, open the hip. Maybe take some movement in your ankle, your knee, or your hip. Straighten the leg, step it forward, warrior one. So front knee is over front ankle. Back foot is completely on the mat. Pushing through that back heel, pulling up on your back kneecap. Pushing your left hip towards the top of the mat. Tuck your tailbone. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, take your flow. Inhale, left leg rises. Bend the knee, open the hip. Straighten the leg, step it forward, warrior one on this side. Trying to square the hips, pull the belly button in, pull the ribs in. Shoulders come away from your ears. Sink low into that front knee. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, take your flow. Inhale, right leg rises. Step it forward, warrior one. Check in with your alignment. And then drop the hands down behind you, interlace your fingers, squeeze your palms towards each other, pull your elbows back, squeeze your shoulders together. Start to straighten the arms behind you. And then if you want, take a slight back bend and fold forward, humble warrior. Squeezing that right knee in towards your body, keeping weight in that back foot. And exhale, hands to the mat, step back, take your flow. Inhale, left leg rises. Step it forward, warrior one. Drop your hands down behind you, interlace your fingers, squeeze your palms together, elbows come towards the back, squeeze the shoulders in, straighten the arms, slight back bend, and then fold forward. Inhale, come back up into your warrior one. And exhale, hands to the mat, step back, take your flow. I'm just gonna say take your flow, but no, you don't have to take a flow. You can just push back to down dog. Just a lot of words for me to say it every time. Inhale, right leg rises. Step it forward, warrior one. And this time, cactus your arms. And then on an inhale, straighten your arms and straighten your front leg. And then exhale, sink down, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, sink down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. We're going to stay up this time. We're going to go into pyramid. So, but you have options. You can either take your hands to the floor or your shin like we normally do, or you could take your hands behind you and grab for opposite elbows, or you could come into reverse prayer hands. So taking whichever option you want, then hinging at the hips, folding forward, trying to keep both legs straight, trying to square the hips, push down through the heels, pull up on the kneecap. Inhale, come back up, bend that front knee. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, take your foot. Inhale, left leg rises. Step it forward, warrior one. And cactus the arms. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend it all. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Taking whichever option you want for pyramid on this side. Hinging at the hips, folding forward. Inhale, slowly coming back up. Bending that front knee. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, take your foot. Inhale, right leg rises. Step it forward, warrior one. Cactus the arms. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the front leg. Figure out what option you want for your arms, and then fold forward, pyramid. The weight is going to go into that right foot. You're going to bend your right knee, step up into warrior three or airplane. Take as many movements as you need to get there. Keep your back foot flexed. Keep pulling up on your back kneecap. And then drop that left foot down to meet the right. Fold forward. Pedal out your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, take your flow. Inhale, left leg rises. Step it forward, warrior one. Cactus the arms. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the leg. Choose your arm option and fold forward, pyramid. Weight goes into that left foot, bend the left knee, step up into warrior three or airplane. Again, take as many movements as you need. Right foot comes down to meet the left, fold forward, pedal it out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, take your flow. Inhale, right leg rises. Step it forward, warrior one. Cactus the arm. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the leg. Exhale, fold forward, pyramid. Weight goes into that right foot, bend the right knee, step up, warrior three. You can totally keep your hands on the floor. It's whatever works for you. Left foot comes down to meet the right, fold forward. And then this time you're gonna inhale up into a chair pose, bending your knees, sinking the weight into your heels. Tuck your tailbone a little, pull your belly button in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, take your flow. Inhale, left leg rises. Step it forward, warrior one. Cactus the arm. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the leg. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, pyramid. Weight goes into the left foot, bend the left knee, warrior three. Right foot drops down to meet the left, fold forward. Inhale up into your chair pose. Check your alignment. If your arms are up, try to bring them by your ears. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, take your flow. Adding one more pose onto this series, and then I'll give you a break. Inhale, right leg rises. Step it forward, warrior one. Cactus the arms. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the leg. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Weight goes into the right foot, bend the right knee, step up, warrior three. Drop your left foot down to meet your right, fold forward. Inhale, chair pose. And then from your chair pose, right ankle crosses over the left thigh. Push the right knee away from the body. Keep the foot flexed. Sink down. Figure four. Drop the right foot down. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back. Take your flow. Inhale, left leg rises. Step it forward, warrior one. Cactus the arms. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the leg. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Weight goes into your left foot, bending your left knee, step up, warrior three. Right foot comes down to meet the left, fold forward. Inhale up, chair pose. And left ankle crosses over the right thigh, flexing the left foot, push the knee away from the body and then sink down if you can. Drop your left foot down, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, take your flow. Take a child's pose. Try to slow your breathing. Try to lengthen it. Taking 3 more deep breaths. At the end of your 3rd breath, push back to your down dog. 1 more standing sequence. I'll tell you right now that this one has extended side angle in it. The last go round that we do, I'll give you the option on extended side angle if you want to take the bind and step up into Birds of Paradise. So just wait for that cue. I'll give it to you, but I don't want to mess up the flow doing it the first time. All right. Inhale, right leg rises. Step it forward, warrior 2. So your left heel is going to rotate down. Left foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Hips and shoulders are open to the side. Front heel is in line with your back arch. Tuck your tailbone. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step back, take your flow. Inhale, left leg rises. Step it forward, warrior 2. Same thing, other side. Check in with your alignment. Make sure your front knee is not going past your ankle. If it is, take another step out. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step back, take your flow. Inhale, right leg rises. Step it forward, warrior 2. Now from here, we're gonna come, if you take 11-11, you know, Skandasana, you're gonna come down onto your left and then lift your right toes. The right leg is gonna go straight, you're gonna be down towards your left. That's all right. And then you're gonna come back up into your warrior 2. Oh, it's been a while since I've done that. Take as many movements as you need. Cartwheel your hands down, step back, take your flow. In 11-11, we do that over and over and over again. Inhale, left leg rises. Bring it forward, warrior 2. This time you're gonna come to the right, so to the back of your mat. Sink down low, trying to straighten that left leg. Sinking down into your hips. Yep. Oh. Then inhale, push yourself back up into your warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, step back, take your flow. As you know, these sequences just build on, so you'll have more chances to do that. We don't want you to feel like you missed out on one side. That would be horrible. Inhale, right leg rises. Step it forward, warrior 2. Come towards the back of your mat into that Skandasana, sink down. So you're going the same way these guys are going. Yeah, so into your left. Yeah, yep. Inhale, come back up into your warrior 2. Flip your front palm, reverse reach back. And come forward, extended side angle. Forearm can come to the thigh or hand can come to the floor if you have a block to the block. Try to pull your left shoulder back a little bit. Open your chest. Inhale back up into your warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step back, take your flip. Inhale, left leg rises. Step it forward, warrior two. Coming towards that right foot, sink down, Skandasana. Inhale, come back up into your warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse reach back. Come forward, extended side angle. If your forearm is on your thigh, make sure you're pushing out, pushing your into your shoulder so that your ear is far away from your shoulder. Don't sink in. Inhale back up into your warrior two. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down, step back, take your flow. Inhale, right leg rises. Step it forward, warrior two. Shifting towards that left foot, towards the back of your mat, Skandasana. On an inhale, come back up into your warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse reach back. Come forward, extended side angle. Inhale, come back up and straighten both legs. And then you're gonna pull both heels in and turn both sets of toes out and sink down into a goddess pose. So you have options for your hands here too. You can always just have them on your thighs. You can have them up. You can have them out to the side, whatever works for you. Trying to pull your knees back. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, turn towards the top of the mat. Cartwheel your hands down. Step back. Take your flip. Inhale, left leg rises. Step it forward, warrior two. Thinking back towards that right foot, Skandasana. On an inhale, come up, warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse reach back. Come forward, extended side angle. Inhale, come back up, straighten both legs, bring both heels in, turn both sets of toes out, and then sink down, goddess. Still trying to keep your tailbone tucked here, your belly button pulled in, your knees pushing back. Inhale, straighten both legs. Exhale, turn towards the top of the mat, cartwheel the hands down, step back, take your flip. We're gonna add one more pose on, that's all. So this time when we come to extended side angle, I will let you take the bind and take birds of paradise if you want. Inhale, right leg rises. Step it forward, warrior two. Last time on this side, sink back towards your left foot, Skandasana. Inhale, come back up, warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse reach back. Come forward, extended side angle. If you want to take the bind this time, right arm goes underneath the right thigh, left hand comes behind the back. Maybe you can grab the hands. If you have the bind, then step the left foot up to meet the right. Weight goes into the left foot, and you start standing on that left leg. If you get all the way up to standing, then you can start straightening the right leg. That's the hardest part, I think. Yeah, same. Okay. And coming back up, straightening both legs, turning the toes out, the heels in, sink down, got it. And then from here, exhale, fold forward. Come into your wide straddle. Always the option to bend the knees. You could grab for your ankles, walk your hands between your feet. Whatever feels good to you. Let your upper body hang heavy. Inhale, slowly coming up to standing. Turning towards the top of the mat. Cartwheel the hands down, step back, take your flow. One more side. Inhale, left leg rises. Step it forward, warrior one. Or warrior two, sorry. Sink down onto that right side, Skandasana. Inhale, back up, warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse reach back. Come forward, extended side angle. This time, if you want the bind, the left arm goes underneath the left thigh. The right arm goes behind the back. Now this way. Oh, I'm not, is it okay to touch you? This hand goes that way and this hand goes this way. There you go. Yep. Then you step the right foot up to meet the left. Start standing on your right leg. And then start straightening the left leg. There you go. You just gotta work on the straightening part, and I bet you can get it because you're super flexible. I was like, oh wait, we're not supposed to be touching people right now. I forget sometimes. Right? You just get like, I get in my mode. All right, inhale, come back up, straighten both legs. Both sets of toes turn out, both heels come in. Sink down, goddess. Tuck your tailbone, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward, wide straddle. Push through the pinky toe sides of both feet to lift your ankles. If you're working on tripod, you want to play with it now, you can. Inhale, slowly coming up to standing. Turning towards the top of your mat. Cartwheel your hands down. Step back. Take your flow. Inhale, walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Bend your knees. Come down onto your back. Roll around. Massage your spine. Slow your heart rate. No more standing. Try to lengthen your breath. And then bringing your knees into your chest, rock forward and back until you come up to seated. We're going to do a seated figure 4 now. So your left planted on the ground. You're going to cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Push that right knee away from your body and keep that right foot flexed. You can keep your hands behind you if that helps, and you can sit up tall through the spine. You can actually like cradle your leg if you want. Whatever works for you, but you should be feeling it in this right hip is where you should feel the stretch. The closer you bring your left heel to you, the more you're going to stretch too. I will not do it at all. 2 more deep breaths. And then you can take your hands behind you and just kind of unwrap. You can shake it out a little. Let that one hip release. And then bringing your right foot to the ground, left ankle crosses over, flex the foot, push the knee away. And then again, your option, maybe you pull the heel in a little closer. Hands can come behind you to sit you up taller, or you can cradle the leg. Taking 2 more deep breaths. And after the second breath, just releasing again, maybe you shake it out again. And then rolling down onto your back. Bring your left knee into your chest and your right foot to the floor. So we're gonna do bridge pose like this. So you're only gonna have the one foot down. So keep pulling the left knee in towards the chest, and then on an inhale, lift your hips up, lift your lower back, your middle back. You're certainly not going to come as high as you normally would if you had both feet on the floor. So please don't expect that of yourself. Just noticing how that definitely feels different. And exhale, release it down. Take your feet wide, let your knees fall in on each other. And coming back through center, bring your right knee into the chest this time. And then on an inhale, pushing with the left foot, lifting the hips, the lower back, middle back. Exhale, release it down. Feet come wide, knees fall in on each other. We're going to do one bridge with both feet, and then I'll give you the option to take a wheel after that. So setting up both feet, bringing your feet hip distance, heels close to your butt. On an inhale, lifting up, maybe rolling the shoulders underneath, grasping the hands, reaching the edges of the mat, bending the elbows, pushing through the arms. Exhale, release down. Feet come wide, knees fall in. One more bridge or wheel. Setting it up. Taking your time on your inhale, lifting up. Exhale, release down. Soles of the feet come together, knees fall out wide. Take your hands somewhere on your torso to bring you comfort. And making your way into a happy baby. Grabbing the outside edges of the feet, bringing the knees in towards the armpits, pushing the tailbone down. Bringing your knees back together, opening the arms to a T. On an exhale, drop the knees to the left, push through the right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, drop the knees to the right, push through the left shoulder. Inhale through center. Taking any last movements that are calling to you. When you're ready, finding a comfortable resting position, whatever that looks like for you. Once you get there, allow everything to release. Letting go of any remaining tension or stress, anything not serving you. Shavasana. Slowly starting to bring your awareness back. Small movements in fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. Rolling the head side to side. Taking the arms overhead for one last big full body stretch. Rolling over onto one side. Taking one last moment. Giving yourself credit for showing up. Meeting yourself where you were at. With your eyes still closed, making your way to a seated position, bringing your hands to heart center. I thank each of you for coming to practice, taking time to honor your body and your mind. Thank you for allowing me to guide you. I hope the rest of your evening is peaceful and calm. Thumbs to forehead center. Namaste. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, we go a little faster in Express, huh? Than at 6 a.m. I try to keep it pretty chill at 6 a.m. Yeah, right.